her dating someone that's almost 60, missing 3 toes, and probably don't got a testicles shouldn't bother her.
It was his bladder, you douchebag.
The age matters when it comes to, like, if you're an older grandpa dating your kids. Just because her kids, no, none of Deion Sanders' kids are even close to 30. What are you talking about? All them kids
just because
25 and younger.
Just because he started late in having kids, does that mean that she cannot be his child?
No. Karuchi at her 37-year-old age.
And his 57-year-old age.
What is 20 years? I can see, as long as the chick...
What is 20 years?
Listen, long as that chick is over 30, she's good to go.
20.
That is no comparison to Drea dating Jalen Green. And her son being the same age as a multi-million-dollar basketball player.
It could be the same.
And having a baby by.
If Deion was to have had a child in his early years and not focus on the game and making sure that he got himself in a position to be able to handle a family and be responsible, if he was to have been an irresponsible person and had a child at that age, he would have a child her age.
No. I understand where you coming from.
That's all I was saying.
I don't think that factors in. It sounded like you like, oh man, Deion should know better dating somebody our age. The same feeling you gave when you said Drea should feel a certain way, knowing that she dating somebody who is the same age. That girl is still 15 years older than his youngest child.
Because
the oldest one is probably
at the end of the day they both.
Hold on, is Shiloh. The two that's in the NFL now are the younger ones. The oldest one is probably like 28. All right, that's pretty close. But I still don't think.
You saying because the kids are close in age, then that's what makes them like a creep?
No, that's because she's older than 30.
In my mind, older than 30?
She's over 30. If she was under 20, I can see why your opinion or you may have a issue with it.
What does man over 30 have to do with the age gap?
I feel like, for real, seriously, if you think there shouldn't be an age cutoff where you feel like someone in their 50s and 60s should not be dating a certain age demographic, you tell me what point does it stop? Okay, we also understand if you 55, you shouldn't be dating a 21-year-old.
That's just like the creep shit. We can go to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Okay, what's that? How old
is the age difference there?
Beyonce.
She's the same age range, the same freaking thing.
Beyonce is in her 40s and Jay-Z is in his 50s. What's the 10-year difference?
Wow, you saying that it's not the same of you being at an age range preying on somebody that's younger than you, way younger than you. That could be the age of your child.
Okay, what if grandma mom was 70 and Deion was in his 50s and he was dating her? Then what you would call him?
That grandma is being a cougar.
So if it ain't nothing wrong with being a cougar, why is there something wrong with being a creep?
Who said it wasn't anything wrong with being a cougar?
No, I'm saying your opinion.
My opinion compared to other people's opinions is that's why it's my opinion.
No, what I'm saying is you have a problem with it.
When you said because I was one of those teenage girls. I was one of those. And they did not think of that thought process like, ooh, to have an older guy was like everything. If you had an older guy,
so that's what Karuchi
was doing something. But when you sit and think about it, and now that I am a mom, I'm like, ooh, thoughts. That's like some creepy ass.
I don't think so.
Okay, but that's true.
Because I'm like, she's a grown ass woman.
She is a grown ass woman.
So her dating someone that's almost 60, missing 3 toes, and probably don't got a testicles shouldn't bother her.
It was his bladder, you douchebag.
I don't know if I said anything wrong.
Who said I said anything wrong?
I didn't say you did.
Okay.
You just said it was your opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like your opinion is based on the same opinion that everyone had about Drea and Jalen.
Because that's your opinion.
Is that what you're saying though?
That he shouldn't be dating her?
Yeah.
It's still great. They're gonna date everyone.
Okay, but you don't feel like they should. they should have those same thoughts you have when they dating one another. Dion and Carucci. Carucci been passed around the industry. No, I'm not saying it like that. But Carucci has been available to a lot of people. Wasn't she available to Ray J? Not Ray J, but RJ? From 106 and Pop? Did I call him RJ? What is it?
AJ.
No, AJ is the older one. I'm talking about the next one after that with Roxy. Turns J. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. She dated him. If I'm wrong, whatever.
Let's Google.
Yeah, that's at ChatBT.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Chat GPT? Oh, they give it up.
What they give up?
Oh, boy. All you got to do is put the question in there you want to know,
Put it in
and you get the answer. Chat GPT.
Is that some app I got to get?
Yup.
Shit.
How
What do I want another app?
many celebrities has Carucci had? Let's see. Let go. I think I spelled her name wrong. Yeah, that ain't her. Carucci. How you spell Carucci?
Oh, jeez.
It's K-A...
dated Chris Brown, Victor Cruz, and it was rumored that she was with Quavo. And now they're trying to say she's with Dion.
So she's been passed around through each age bracket. Because Quavo,
she liked the music industry.
She like up and down. She like up and down. She loves up and down. With all of them. You get it? I don't know how much up and down is she doing with motherfucking Dion though.
Oh, they don't say his dick don't work.
You think it do though? I'm just asking.
If it don't, then he out here motorsporting.
I don't want to be messy.
And she just like to be motorsported. Whatever the situation is, if they are dating, it is what it is.
If they're dating, you just feel like that's crazy, right? She should be dating someone more in her age group. And when does that cut off though? Okay, how low can she go?
Can you go down low?
How low? Okay, same for Drea. How low? How low should Drea have went?
What you mean?
Drea, what, 44? So what is her cutoff point? 35? She shouldn't go, morally, she shouldn't go no lower than 35. That's the cutoff.
She don't even 30 is like pushing it.
What the hell? Why? That's what I want to understand. Why should she stop at 30?
Because that could be her child.
That's the only reason? That's the only reason.
You literally could have had a child.
Okay, what if you Carucci and you ain't got a child?
So what? She ain't got no child. No,
and then she decided.
It makes it like you got daddy issues or you got mama issues.
Who?
When you try to date somebody within your parents' age range.
Let's add ChatGPT.
You keep asking this fucking. They don't help you. I just went to fucking Google and it was just like.
What's the question I should ask ChatGPT?
People not helping you over
What's the question I should ask ChatGPT?
What do you want to know?
What is the cutoff point?
Then why you ask me if you already knew the answer? What your question was? What is the cutoff point to being a creep?
In your 30s. Oh, ChatGPT didn't give it up. Oh, we're giving it up. So, the cutoff point for dating in your 30s depends on your context, emotionally, socially, in terms of your age difference. Here's the breakdown to clarify what it might mean in different ways. So, emotional maturity cutoff. In your 30s, most people are looking for stability over spontaneous. Shared values, not just chemistry. Someone who has worked through their baggage or at least acknowledges it. cutoffs if someone is still emotionally unavailable. Okay, see? So the way ChatGPT saying is we need to get away from using the age group or the age bracket and be more about emotional maturity.
Okay.
Oh, they do give an age cutoff point though. Oh, they do give it. Oh, wait till you hear these freaking numbers. If you're dating someone significantly older or younger, the social acceptance rule often mentions is. So these are the social acceptance rules often mentioned amongst blacks and whites.
Okay. What we got?
So here's the have your age plus 7 rule. Mm-hmm. I've heard this rule just not described that way. Example, if you're 32, youngest social acceptance is 23. 16 plus 7. I heard this same exact rule from an OG. And that's exactly what he said. If you're 38, see, that's what I told you. If you're 38, they say the youngest you should go is 26. Case in point, Karuchi and Dion. That's about 11 years.
If you're 38, Michael, right? The lowest you should go is 26, right?
Yes.
26 plus 12 is 38.
Okay. What are you trying to prove here? I'm proving the ChatGPT point. That rule of...
They want you to be with it.
See, here's another one. They got another one. 3.
That is possible, but who do you know at 12?
Biological or family planning cutoffs. So in summary, there's no official cutoff, but in your 30s, people often become more selective and intentional. The real cutoff is anything or anyone that no longer aligns with your growth, values, and goals. Pow, ChatGPT.
Right, so who would want to be with somebody if I'm in my 40s? What is it that me and actually intellectually a 21, 25-year-old have that's really lining up for us to have any type of a real future other than me sitting here and playing with this child? Because at that age, you want to live your life. You want to sow your oats. You want to be out here living like to the best of it. You don't want to be tied down and put in a situation where you are forced to grow and be something because now you got to shift and hope that the person you with shifts with you.
But what if you prepared to do that though?
Who says that? Actually, that's just like us. We started out young. And it wasn't at that age us sitting and having a conversation saying, this is what I see for the future and this is what I want and whatever. We were freaking out in high school, getting out of high school. It was puppy love shit that we ended up turning into a real, actual, solid relationship to have some type of morals and standards and, understanding. It's not no hee ha ha, little funny games. I like you today, I don't like you tomorrow type shit. But when we were talking, we were doing some childish ass shit to each other when we were young. It wasn't until we grew up because we had a son. And that put our whole perspective of life into a whole different thing because here it is, a whole other being that we have to care for. And it's either we're going to figure out how to make this work to be better than our parents were to our child, or we would have to figure it out separately and still raise the child.
I think you've been in the camera the whole time by yourself.
So how is it that you would think that somebody within that age range really? I know.
You knew this was it?
I saw that.
Oh no, I stored it. I remember having that conversation with myself. I said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna store this for a rainy day." And look at that, the rain ain't coming. You saw that?
I did.
If you had stolen, I swear to God, I'd fought you. Yeah. Cause you know
don't get off of what I was saying.
I had one more box.
That's what we not about to do.
I had one more chocolate
you
muffin.
You had a thing as of late of trying to get off of the topics.
Oh, I'm gonna come right back. I just want to get this point. I had a chocolate muffin sitting right there, right?
From where?
From that box we had got.
What chocolate muffin?
It was 2 more left, but they was in that one pack.
My crumpets and stuff, y'all, that you and whoever else demolished.
I just want to be sure that you ate that.
I ate it because it was sitting there, and I said, where the rest of it?
I would have felt more better if you had lied and said you ain't ate it, because I wanted so bad to blame one of your kids.
Why do you want me to lie? No. What is wrong with
about
you?
that?
Why am I gonna lie about that?
I would have.
No.
Just play the game with me. I would have wanted you to do that just because I really wanted my heart to believe one of them did it without knowing it. Because you should have seen them. Like, I asked her, right? And she said, no. And I instantly said, oh, she did it.
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. She's being honest. Which is with that one. She is being honest and you still wanted to blame her.
I said, Carl, yeah, she did it. Well, he like,
and it could have been him.
No, listen. Can we get that version right? And then when he left out the room, and I closed the door.
He said,
that little nigga did it. That's exactly what I said. I swear to God. I sat down right here, and I looked over at it. I said, yeah, he was too quick to pass that to his sister. Nah, that nigga did it. See? Like, listen, you should you should contribute to driving my parenting crazy too every once in a while, because I do it to you consistently. I do. Oh boy, I do it when your daughter come to me about stuff I can't tell her no to. Go ask your mother. Because I instantly think, like, if I did this right, it's gonna pay. I'm gonna have to pay, so I prefer to put it off on your mother. That way, your mother is going to eliminate the problem right then and there. It ain't going to be no wait for the travesty or nothing. So I'm saying, I don't even look at it. I just hear it and just know I'm not going to get a right answer.
So if you know you're not going to get a right answer, why not now think?
Because now your daughter's starting to do this thing. She's starting to come ask me for stuff when she know I'm occupied, and she know I'm not really paying her no mind. So she'll ask me something, and in the midst of me doing something, I'll be like, girl, go on, but I'll still be doing what I'm doing. Then I think after, oh, shit, she got me. I always realize I've been got after the fact, but it's too late.
Oh, yeah, she does that a lot too.
But now I done switched it up.
Because
I sent it straight to you.
Yeah.
But back on topic, what was it? Before you trade too further in, now I'm really going to forget.
You've been irritated. That at that age, if we wouldn't have had our child, who knows
that is what you was saying.
What the situation would have been like. And like I said, I told you, if we wouldn't have had the child, my attitude and temper and how I went about things and thought about things, I wouldn't think that we'd have made it, because I don't want to be out here being a sugar baby. See? That's what it is. Being a sugar baby. Living. Having it up. Not letting grass grow up under my feet.
Oh.
Your face. I'll be out here, living on the edge. I don't think I got to be able to have that experience.
Did you get to watch the episode?
Dog, we're talking. Why did you sit here doing that?
Because I thought we was finished.
No, I was sitting.
Oh. I ain't had nothing else. And I thought you was winding down, so I was
I thought, so you now have nothing to say.
I said what I had to say.
What you had to say?
I know how I feel. I agree with ChatGPT. Yeah, I mean, no.
What does ChatGPT have to do with us?
Oh, well, us was pertaining to what we were talking about, though.
Michael, you trying to deflect. If we would not have had our son.
Oh, that's what you want to know. You ain't asked me that. Now
that's what I was sitting here talking about the whole damn time.
I know you were talking about that, babe, but I didn't know you were posing it as a question to me, too.
I said, so do you not think and you went into all the other stuff. And you said you didn't want to lose your thought, but you was talking about the muffin and everything.
You toxic.
I'm toxic.
Yeah, you be
Answer the question. If we didn't have our child, do you think we'd be together?
No.
You only saying no because I said no. You don't want to feel like a punk pussy. Say yeah to somebody who said no. Oh, but if I'd have had you go first, if you'd have thought about it.
See, that's why I don't like. That's why I deflect. Because I think it did get too personal.
We're just having a conversation.
No, I've heard that before. But you said what?
You trying to start a war?
No, I ain't trying to do none of that. No, I don't think so. If we even attempted to get together now, we wouldn't make it. Because you got bad money problems, or you had bad money problems. You had bad money problems, and we couldn't make it with those problems. We couldn't make it. Not in this time.
And I'd be out here with 2 kids.
No.
Or you'd be the one with 2 kids.
I don't think I would have had no kids. Because I always was afraid to do certain things with people because the people was nasty. So, if I ain't had no kid with you, it's a possibility I wouldn't have had one. And I wouldn't experience my life as it is now. Because I didn't have a good upbringing. So imagine being forced to take that upbringing into my adult life. That wouldn't be a good person to want to deal with.
So you don't think you would have worked on that?
No, because it took me a while to figure out that maybe I needed to get a therapist. I think my ego would have gotten away too much. Kids humble you. And they force you to become something maybe you wasn't prepared to be at the time.
I don't think it's a force. I think it
is a force because there's certain things your kids do on a regular, and there's certain responsibilities that you got to understand as a parent that your reaction is important, or how important your reaction is in the moment.
I get it, but I don't think that's a force. I think that's something that you would want to do because there's plenty of people out here that don't do that, who don't care.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to do that because I've experienced being in that situation. So I'm always a component of your mistakes should teach you a lesson, and you should learn from it. Like I don't know no competent person that struggled when they was in their teens and their child and their upbringing and want to take that same struggle and that same mentality into their adult life, unless they really got a problem and they need some shit that they need to take meds for. I don't want to grow up being poor, being broke, having to eat bullcrap food, having to go stand in line for this and that as a child, and then don't want to work my butt off hard enough as an adult to make sure that doesn't happen and I don't create something different from whatever that situation is. Like, you're talking about needing to go to school and to be smart and be educated. That, like, if you went to school and that's what you want to do, you stupid. You didn't learn nothing. Like, no, being poor and not being poor, but not feeling like I was treated the way I should as a child, that's more incentive not to be like that. That was a terrible feeling.
Not to be, but going to school and stuff it's a good thing though.
Yeah, it is. But what I was saying was, if you went to school and you graduated and you did what you're supposed to do, but you lack it in your adult life as you were as a child, and you're not trying to make any changes, that makes you stupid. So you're not as educated as you were. You think you are, or you thought you was.
Smart still always make you smart. You know, you gotta have some life lessons and things. And then you have those who have those life lessons earlier than wanted. It's unfortunate. And again, it's got to be in you. So want to get out of as what they call it, a generational curse. Like it's a pattern, so you just continue it. You don't want to break that cycle because it's uncomfortable for you. And that's what you know, so you want to do what you know and what's comfortable. And you eventually get to the point where you realize that's not being comfortable. It's trauma.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's why if I was left to have to still, like, if there weren't things put in place to motivate me not to be that way, I don't know. I mean, I don't think you would want to be with me like that. There was a point in our relationship, like, I was always angry, always lashing out. I'm in such a better space, but that's because I wanted to be. And y'all helped me be that way.
It's put here to help people.
Yeah, y'all some great helpers.
Look at that.